I'm just checking the volume. Okay. For the most part, I have not been a fan of this whole multiverse trend that we've had recently. Usually, it's used as little more than a cheap sci-fi trick, on par in its clunky execution and implausibility as time travel, meant to fool audiences into thinking that the movie or show that they're watching is more complex than it actually is. The worst culprit is the MCU, which has completely butchered the concept in a vain attempt at audience retention. However, films like Everything Everywhere All at Once and the Spider-Verse movies have begun to buck this trend for me. These films not only are well-made action pieces, but they also dare to dive into the philosophical quandaries that the hypothetical existence of a multiverse demands. Everything Everywhere All at Once dealt with the nihilism question. If there's infinite possibilities, infinite universes, then what makes the one that I'm living in special? I mean, we already struggle with the idea that nothing matters because we're just a tiny speck in our own singular universe, much less the idea that our universe is a tiny speck in the multiverse. The film's answer, in a way too short summary: your life has meaning because it's yours. You made the decisions that led you here. You shape the reality of your own universe, your own life. Your meaning is the life that you live, and the value of the relationships that you have with other people who are living this life with you. But while Everything Everywhere All at Once supposes free will, the decisions that you make are what causes one universe to split off from another, indicating that you can make your own decisions. The Spider-Verse goes a step further and questions determinism. In Across the Spider-Verse, there is a concept of canon events. According to the Merriam-Webster dictionary, the word canon means an accepted principle or rule. And so, in the movie, a canon event is something that is accepted that it must happen on principle. Otherwise, the multiverse just falls apart. Although the circumstances may change across universes, and the particulars of the event may vary, there are just things that have to happen no matter what decisions we make. Uncle Ben will always have to die, a radioactive spider will always bite someone, and Brooklyn will always have its friendly neighborhood Spider-Man. The film is asking, if there are some things that you can never change no matter what decisions you make, then much like the nihilist were a tiny speck in the multiverse problem, what's the point of it all? As the various spider people always say, alright, let's do this one last time. My name is blank, I was bitten by a radioactive spider, and for the last blank amount of time, I have been the one and only Spider-Man. I'm pretty sure you know the rest. Well, if we already know the rest, then why keep repeating the same story? And for the characters, do they even have the power to tell their own story? Or has it already been written for them? Has our own story already been written for us? What are the canon events in our lives? Part 2 of Across the Spider-Verse looks like it will try to answer that question, as Miles Morales, aka Spider-Man, prepares to change his own story in a showdown with his arch-nemesis, Spot. And must I say, what a incredibly spot-on villain, pun intended, as his wormholes are a perfect metaphor for the nihilistic vortex that our heroes are fighting against. On a quick final note, on the question of what they're fighting for, both Everything Everywhere All at Once and Across the Spider-Verse seem to be coming up with an unexpected answer for these modern times. Family.
Family, 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 family.
At a time when young people are not settling down and having kids, it is surprising to see such family-affirming values appear in these movies. In Everything Everywhere All at Once, the mother and daughter find meaning in life again through their relationship with each other, and in Spider-Verse, there are all kinds of parent-child things going on, especially in this new movie with young children. You've got that one Spider-Woman being obviously pregnant in the film, as well as Peter B. Parker finding a new zest for life with his daughter. Contrast this with the Miguel O'Hara Spider-Man who has lost his daughter and is utterly devastated by it. Oh, and let's not forget that the whole reason that this multiverse thing ever got started was because Kingpin just wanted to get his family back. So, family. Is that going to be the final answer to all this multiverse stuff? Well, I don't know about that, but what I do know is that Gwen is really a respectable character with strong values and a big heart. Anyway, that's all I have to say for now. Like and subscribe. Good night.